Guys, Lima here, and welcome to another episode of What is the XP an Hour on? This week, a lot of people asked me to do K'ril Tsutsaroth, Zammy GWD dungeon, so I figured I'd do that this week. Honestly, this boss was a lot harder to do than I thought it would be. It's been a long time since I did K'ril, so it's not hard in terms of like next hard, but it was a little bit different than I expected. So my results may be a bit lower than what most people who are more experienced with this boss would get. But here we go anyway. So the gear I'm using, I tried to compare it as much as I could to Bandos, so I'm using almost the same gear. I have Dark Magic Aura in my Aura Pocket slot as well, but honestly I used Penance for 4 hours worth of testing out of the 5. And I would recommend using Penance for this boss whenever possible because of the prayer drain, which you will see in a second, and just the fact that the boss is like annoying for prayer drain. You'll see in a minute anyway. If you know what Zammy's about, then you'll know already. So Vampirism Scrimshaw, Amulet of Souls are super good for this boss. Essentially, Zammy does, or K'ril does this smash attack, which you can see on screen there. What it does is it reduces your prayer by half, and it does like up to 5k damage, I think, with just that one attack, and it'll do it like once a kill. So it's a significant amount of damage that it does. So having the Amulet of Souls and the Vampirism Scrimshaw basically means that you'll out-heal that attack like really easily. Penance basically means that when that attack will hit you, you'll get a little bit of chunk of prayer points back from it. And Debilitate is on screen there just to kind of reduce the blow from that attack too. So with those 4 things, you'll basically never need food, and your prayer will be pretty much intact for most of the kill. You'll only need like a couple of super restore flasks to like maintain an hour, which is really good. If you don't have Penance Aura, you'll probably need a yak, and like you won't be able to camp for as long as you could with it. So if you do have Penance Aura, then you'll be able to last for a long time. I recommend using a Steel Titan as well if you do. If not, then you know it doesn't really make much of a difference. Just bring a yak with extra super restores if you plan on camping for more than like 3 or 4 hours. Other than that though, that's pretty much the gear I used. And I'm going to skip straight to the XP an hour on screen now because a lot of people didn't really find the sped up footage that useful. It took away from the video. So here we go now. The results were a lot higher than I was expecting, considering like, you know, I thought that Graardor would have been way faster. But for K'ril, considering that I was like pretty much just using Revolution and not zerking every other kill, the results on screen now are way better than I expected. So I got 461k attack XP, 150k HP XP, 27.5k weapon XP, and 18.5k armor XP, and that's split between that's including plate and legs. So yeah, that's way better than I was expecting. And if we compare to last video with Graardor, as you can see on the screen now, yeah, it's actually a lot better than Graardor. So if you do want to put more effort into killing K'ril, it is definitely not as AFK as Graardor was. But if you do put the effort in, you get way better XP an hour. So highly recommend, if you're going for 99 Invention, like siphoning weapons and stuff, K'ril may be the way to go over Graardor. Honestly, Graardor was a little bit more AFK if we're comparing the two there, so it's up to you really what you do. The GP an hour is roughly the same. I did use room metrics and have a little go with it, but honestly there was barely any difference to like make it noteworthy. So up to you what you do really, but that is the average XP an hour that I got from K'ril over 5 hours. Just remember that. So I did 5 hours of testing and then worked out the average to get the results on screen now. So hopefully you guys found this video useful in any way. If you did enjoy, leave a like and subscribe. If you want me to test anything specific, just let me know in the comments or a message or anything like that. I enjoy making this video because it kind of gives me something to do on RS on the side. And yeah, aside from that, thanks for watching guys, and have a nice day. Peace.